Hello and welcome to the Tyrants In Training podcast. I am the host, Kevin Ryan. This podcast invites guests on to rule over their own country in any way they like. If you want to be tyrannical or maniacal or benevolent or malevolent. Actually, this week's episode is going to be set in a zombie apocalypse, so we don't have a country to rule. We have a small little settlement. Today's guest is actress Nikoline Bangen. Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello. Yes, so Nikoline, I was talking to you last week and I asked you one question because this is the first time I'm going to do an episode zombie apocalypse style.
Yeah.
Dare I say, I asked you one question and you went on for about 5 minutes with a really detailed and well thought out answer.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I'm a little bit worried that this won't be amusing at all. It'll just be a really well drilled. Did you read the World War Z book?
I haven't read the World War Z book. No, I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the book.
Yeah, it's a bit different. But the World War Z book, basically you acted as if you wrote that book.
Oh, I did.
A little bit. Yeah. No, it was just really detailed.
I've read other books, but not that one.
You've thought about this. Let's put it like that. You've thought about if there was zombies, yeah.
I've thought about this a lot, but I haven't just thought about zombies. I've thought about every kind of way the world could potentially end, and I like to be prepared.
You have a fairly cohesive plan. So you would be a good leader for people, right?
I don't know about leader, because you never know how you will respond in situations until you're in the middle of them, especially situations of fear and danger and potential starvation and death. But I like to think that I would at least do my very best.
Do you think that you would keep spirits up high, or would you be constantly reminding people that there is death, fear, and destruction around every corner?
I think I would do a combination of both.
Right.
It's important to be aware of your surroundings and be aware of the situation that you're in, but it's also important to keep the spirits up, which is why I always bring like a bag of candy or something to bribe people before I yell at them. Yeah.
Do you foresee yourself getting much sleep, or do you think you would be constantly awake? Like, would you think, okay, I'm just going to get 4 hours sleep a night and then back to work, keeping people alive?
I think in the beginning, of course, you would get a lot of no sleep because you'd be terrified and you'd be trying to survive and trying to figure out a way. But the whole goal of that moment in time would be to find somewhere safe where you could safeguard, and then you would have people who could stand guard, and then you would rotate. Yes. So once you have everything like that set up, you would be able to get sleep. But up until that point, there is no sleep for you.
Actually, I'm going to save one question for later. But just
have we started the questions yet?
No. I'm going to jump into questions now. Yeah. No. Before I do, I'm going to just set a kind of ground rule because it's not that dark a podcast.
Okay, I will behave.
But yes, and I just want to note, so because you're in a zombie apocalypse, I'm not alive in this. I'm just a disembodied voice in your head, just asking you questions. So you can't send me out to get killed by zombies, or you can't tie me up against the wall and get eaten by zombies or anything like that. All your families and friends, I'm just going to assume they're okay. So, if I happen to say Jim gets eaten by a zombie, don't scream, oh no, cousin Jim, it's not the same person.
Okay, so it's not anyone related, it's just random people.
Yeah, we'll say everyone is fine. You don't need to. This isn't going to be a podcast of you going, no, we need to find my next best friend, and we're just constantly traveling.
Okay. Yeah, because that would be my mission, right? I would collect people. My friends and family.
I think. Oh wait, well I have headphones on just for people who are listening. Selena's in the next room, so she can only hear me at this point. So we have talked about a zombie apocalypse. Celine's parents live, we'll say, 4 hours away. And all our family lives 4 hours away. My family live 30 minutes away. Okay. Just to the state, and actually when Celine hears this, if you were here and a zombie apocalypse happened, and I said we should go to my family and rescue them, and Celine said we should go to her family and rescue them, bear in mind that her family are 4 hours away.
Yeah.
And mine are 30 minutes away. Which one would you say we should go to?
But are they in different directions, or are they both
complete different directions? No,
different directions.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we would go, well, we would get a bus and then we would go to your family first and then
I
we
have a
would go
car outside.
back to her family after.
Yes, you'd go to my family first. You wouldn't waste
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Unless your point of interest where you actually want to end up is closer to where your family is, then you go pick up the others, can't come back, and then you go the other direction to get to where you want to go and pick up your family on the way. It really depends on where you want to go and what you actually want to do. And it also depends on which side of the family, like is it your family or her family that is the most prepared and the better equipped to handle the zombie apocalypse themselves, because if
Okay.
neither of them have the chance to ride it out, then you might as well just not do it. Because, you know,
So we're just screw Celine's family. They're dead.
no,
Is what you're saying?
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Let the weak die.
you guys need to consider who is the better equipped, and then I would contact both and prepare them and be like, okay, this is what you need to do, this is how you do it. Are you guys, which house is the strongest? Do they have a basement? Can they barricade
No,
themselves
nothing
there?
there.
You
No.
know, stuff like that. Just think about anything. Are they do they have guns? Are they
No. Oh no,
skilled
my
with
dad.
weapons?
Yeah. I think
You
my
know,
dad has a really old gun. It might even work, but
this is the stuff that you need to really think about, whether or not which one is the most pressing matter, what is the most important.
me and Celine's initial idea for a zombie apocalypse, like immediately what our plan was, if zombies burst through the door, we'd get rid of them, and then we would drive probably an hour away. I think on the way to Celine's family.
Mhm.
I guess sort of to the Fines Flying Boat Museum, which has like a
Yeah.
blimp there,
Yep.
and we would figure, no, that's what we'd get into that, and we'd be safe because we'd be in the sky. Not ever thinking neither of us can fly the thing, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have fuel in it. Like it's just
Yeah.
sitting there on the ground. But that's
And even then, that's temporary, the
what you mean.
fuel and the petrol and the whatever is keeping a blimp in the sky. So you need to have a direction and a goal and where you want to land. I don't know, are you going to fly to
Oh
a
God.
deserted island? Um,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
didn't get that far. We thought we're safe once we're in the sky.
only
But okay,
temporarily. And what if one of the people you bring are infected? Then you're in
we're not
trouble.
bringing any. No, it was just two of us and the cats.
Just the two of you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh God, we only have one cat box. We have four cats. So that'd be another nightmare. Okay, so for yourself, right? That we immediately die inside of a blimp that we can't get off the ground.
Yeah.
Where you are in Norway, I assume you're still
Mm-hmm.
in Norway when this happens. I'm going to give you 100 surviving humans that are going to follow you.
Oh my gosh, the
So,
pressure. Okay.
assuming when
And this is
you
including my friends and family? Or are they
yes, and
elsewhere?
we're just going to say they survive no matter what.
Okay. Yep.
Because
Fine.
I don't want to get to the point where I say everyone is
It's
dead.
too dramatic. Yep.
And
Yep. Let's keep this PG rated, shall
but
we?
we'll just say you're fine. And you have 100 followers.
Right.
What shelter would you select to stay in? If you say a boat or a ship, I'm going to assume it's big enough for 100 people. Like whatever you say, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first place I would go to would be the like a government building, because based on my studies on these things, I know that they have their own, well, they should have their own, like what's it called, like connection, like cell phone tower, internet,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi that
Oh,
runs
okay.
individually from others, because it's supposed to be there to safeguard them from potential ECG attacks or
Yes.
electronic attacks. So they would have their own individual network, which would probably help us keep up with what's going on. There might also potentially be like security there, or military trained people or armed people of some sort. And also, I'm assuming bomb shelter and a few security things in order. So that's where I would go first.
So when you arrive there, I'm going to say it's an abandoned government building. I mean, I suppose you make a good point. If it's especially the start of a zombie apocalypse, you think these places are awash with activity. But for for the sake of it, this is an abandoned building. I don't know, will they have, I imagine they'd have some weapons of some sort. And the doors would probably be able to be locked down, right?
Yes. Yep. And then I would I would place people out on guard, and we'd make sure that all the lights are off, everything like that. And we're only using lights where it's hidden from the outside, because we don't know.
Would you blacken out the windows like masking tape?
Yeah.
Yes.
We would do that during the day when it's light outside, so they can't see, because we don't know what. At this point, it's too early to tell whether or not the zombies react to noise, react to if they can see, if they react to the lights, if they can smell you, see you, hear you. So we would start off by covering all the windows and scouting out, what sort of food is there? Are there weapons? Do we have radios? What sort of equipment is there? And then just gather that, and then just hunker down for a bit to try and figure out what we're going to do next.
Well, there's good news is, I suppose this is a multi-story building, right? This is just like a square gray building that kind of looks nondescript, but it's government building.
It's like a big brick box.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Lego.
I suppose on the top floor, the 10th floor, I'm just going to keep it round numbers. The 10th floor is a little radio room. I just want to ask, do you have a preference of what type of zombies? Like, do you prefer the slow shuffling moving zombies or the fast 28 weeks later, 28 days later ones?
Making it easy on ourselves, I would say the slow shuffling ones, because the really fast ones, like in World War Z, are freaking terrifying.
Well, the good news is that there's actually both types in this zombie apocalypse, so you will have to deal with both. Yeah.
Righty.
Does that change any plan? Are you still good?
Still good.
What do you want to name the new shelter? I mean, this is going to be your new community.
I mean, this is probably just temporary, so we don't have a name for it yet.
Right. Okay. So nobody
this is not the end goal. It's just, regrouping and planning what we're going to do next and how we're going to get there.
So do you have a plan already in place? Like, when you bring people in, are you already telling them, listen, this is what's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal for me would be to get down to the water, to the harbor, and then to commandeer one of the cruise ships that are there, and fill it up with supplies and people, and then sail it out into the ocean and try and find either a deserted island where there are no zombies, or where we can possibly clear it out of zombies easily. And then just make the settlement there and start living off the land and go fishing, and then send people out on excursions.
Do you know how to sail a boat?
I do not, but I can learn. There is always YouTube.
Is there YouTube in this world?
I would have to prepare early. So yes, I have learned how to sail a boat. I would have to.
Okay, so we're just going to assume you have.
No, actually, I have a few friends who have taken boating licenses, so they should be able to do it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So while you're in your big government building, temporarily, because you said you wanted to get to a boat, but you want to gather food and bring it on board, and off you go.
Yeah.
When you're set up in the government building, are you going to go out scavenging for food, or are you going to send out teams and you stay in the shelter?
We're going to do it, all of us. I mean, as a leader, I would never ask anyone to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. That's kind of how I feel that you should lead, especially in times of crisis like this. You need to, there's two ways you can go. You can do the whole fear thing and scare people into submission and force them to do it because you're the leader and they respect you. Or you can win their respect over by being one of them and doing what they do and showing them how it's done.
Yeah, so you would want to lead by example.
Yes.
Okay. So you'd go out with a team and then would you send out multiple teams at the one?
Yes, I would, but I would send out smaller teams first. I would first go with one team and scout the area and figure out where everything is. The government building that I'm thinking of is actually right across the road from a shopping mall, which makes it quite easy to have access to any kind of supplies. So I would go, you test the parameters and you see where are the zombies, how quickly do they react. Is there an underground pathway because I know some buildings have like underground pathways for security. If they're under threat, they should be able to go underground. And I'm thinking that this might be the case here, because there is a shopping mall across the road, and there might be just like an emergency exit escape where you go down underground and then you go across and then you're coming out inside the shopping mall somewhere.
So you come out in the kitchen section of IKEA?
Yeah, say that.
Okay.
There's no IKEA there, but we can say there is, just for just for
Do you
fun.
what other shop is there? Is there any bakery?
Yes, there is a bakery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you come out at the bakery. I mean, all the bread has gone off, so it's rotten. Can't really eat it. But yeah. Wait, by the way, when you went off scavenging, one of your scavenging teams, after a while, when you send out more than one, they get really excited because they're after bringing back a bed and mattress, really nice bed and mattress. There's none inside in your government building, but there's only one of them, so they're all kind of arguing about who should be allowed to lie in the proper bed. Do you want to settle this? Do you want to decide who's sleeping in it, or do you want to take it for yourself?
First of all, I'd be asking them, why are you bringing this? Like, first of all, that is a major risk. I mean, it is big. It takes up a lot of room. You carry it, and you need more people to carry this thing, whereas they should be collecting other stuff. I mean, no. But at the same time, I mean, if they want to settle it, I would say hand wrestling.
Hand wrestling?
Yes, and it's only the people who went and got it. They have to hand wrestle, and then they have to sleep on turns, and they have to sleep 2 by 2.
Okay, so Mark is after winning the hand wrestling, and him and his best mate Jim, they're going to sleep on the bed. Mark is almost 7 foot. He was actually a former MMA trainee, but he beat Sarah, who's 91 years old, in the final. Sarah has a bad back, so she's a bit annoyed, but apparently that's fair.
Well, you know,
guy who's really in shape is going to lie in the bed instead of Sarah.
That's all right.
He's pregnant as well.
That's how it is.
But
it's only for one night, though. You know, we have various. It's going to have to be, you know, we're not going to stay there for that long, but if other people, if they want more, they're going to have to go get it, but I don't see the point in it.
They're going out for more mattresses.
Yeah, if they want more, they would have to go get them. But
there's 4 teams going out for beds now.
There's not.
You just said they could go out for beds.
Yes, I said that, but like, I mean, there's not. They would have to see the benefit of collecting food and collecting equipment so that we can move on quickly and everybody can get a bed, because there is a luxury bed waiting for everyone at the freaking cruise ship that we're going to commandeer. It's not that difficult. We're not going to be there for that long.
It's just that Mark and Jim woke up Tuesday morning and looked so relaxed, and you know, Sarah could barely get up off the floor, so they all looked and went, well, I want a mattress as well. They kept having a hand wrestling matches, but Mark kept winning because he's a former MMA trainee.
How long are you picturing we're going to be staying here? Because I'm seeing now, like, I mean, if we stay there for longer than a week, you know, what's the point? Like, we need to get moving.
Oh, okay. I just see there's a lot of like,
we're not living there.
Those fast moving zombies are running around, but yeah.
And besides, there's quite a lot of couches there, so they're not sleeping on the floor.
100 couches?
No, not 100. Like, I mean, there's a room for more than one person on the couch.
Oh, so they're sat on the couch together?
Well,
you're sat on the couch, but you're sleeping.
No, you're sleeping. Like, you know, head to toe. So you have like one person lying this way and another person lying that way, you know?
Yes.
And then they have carpeted floors. It's very fancy, actually, this building. And I'm not even making that up because I've been there. It's very fancy.
So you have a specific building. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of your survivors...
I live just around the corner from it. Of course I would go there first. It's not even that far from here. I would gather all my neighbors and protect them and take them over there and be like, okay, what do we need?
I mean, a lot of your survivors actually came off a bus. They're all over 80 years old. So
what? They're tourists?
Yeah, they were visiting the government building.
Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for them. Yeah, that's terrible.
It was, but yeah, no, fine. So
what language do they speak? How do I communicate with them?
No, they speak English, just because I can communicate with them. Oh. Yeah,
that makes sense. Then I'm like, oh my gosh.
But so you have told everyone to come back and stop bringing mattresses back and stuff. We're not staying here that long. We're only here for a few days and then we're on the move again. right?
Yes, I don't even know why they brought mattresses in the first place. The goal was to stay there for a week max, and then we're leaving because
Yeah,
we
but
are
I mean,
collecting. We need food, we need medicine, we need warm clothes because it's freezing in Norway, and we
yes.
need whatever kind of useful equipment that you can find in regards to safety, health, anything like that. And that's all we need. And then we're taking the cars, we're taking, those big moving vans with the big, like, where you put all the furniture. We put in
Mm.
like supplies and people into these things, and then we have people, and then a bus or two, and then we drive it all down into down to the water.
So it'll take a little bit of time to get everything together. So will we say you have, we'll say if it was, what's it now? It's Friday night now. So do you want to leave by Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. So during the middle of the Friday night, do you want to be on lookout, or are you going to bed, or?
I'm on lookout.
You'll say lookout Friday?
I probably won't sleep at all until everybody's on the boat.
Okay, you're just going to power through and
Yeah.
and make sure, once you can relax, you can relax.
Yeah.
So you will see Friday night you're going to just hear a lot of zombies groaning on the horizon and snarling and eating, and probably a lot of people shouting help and then suddenly dead. You do see
dead. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, a few torches, a few flashlights coming towards your building. It's a group of about 12 show up. They start walking towards it. 12 men, they look like soldiers. They're military men. They show up and spot. Are you looking out the window? Or are you, where are you?
Of course, I'm on watch.
Yeah, you're on watch. So they show up. I suppose they noticed that the place is locked down. They all have rifles on them.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pause for a second just at this point? Because something I was meant to ask.
Okay.
You know how in Walking Dead you have Daryl with his crossbow and Negan has his baseball bat, and usually zombie stories you have at least one character with like a cool melee weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming every one of you have a pistol, we'll give every one of you a pistol.
Yeah.
What weapon would you give yourself as well? What weapon would you use?
On top of the pistol?
Yeah, as well. We say everyone has a pistol on their side.
I think I would have the kind of stick that Morgan does in Walking Dead. I want to do like Bokken, spinning the stick around and people, but yeah.
I Googled before we came on. I Googled weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like some of them there's a forearm blade sword. So you have it on the bottom of your forearm, and it's just a blade that comes out.
Yeah.
And it's just attached, so you just hold that, and you can. That costs like 35 American dollars. That's quite cheap.
Pretty cool, but at the same time, why would you stick your hand where the zombies are?
No, but it's a long enough blade, so it's like your forearm.
Yeah, but you're still like putting your arm. It's better than if you have something that can keep them at a distance. I would then rather just have a blade stuck to the tip of one side of my stick, and then I can use both sides.
Yeah.
I also would like to have a flashlight with like a stun gun on the other side. I know that's an American thing that is illegal in Norway, so I cannot get it. But
so you're going to stun the zombies?
No, not the zombies. Evil human beings.
Yes, yeah. This is another thing I was going to bring up. You're very focused on the evil humans.
Yes.
Yes. You're very concerned about them. Just the other thing is, if you want the Chinese Damascus steel sword, it'll only cost you 1,999 cents.
Nice. I have a lightsaber. Does that count?
And I've seen it. It's practically a real one. So yeah, that's probably counts. Okay, so you're going with the big long stick. Do you have any? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, what did you call it? Barukan?
What?
What did you?
Bakugan. Bokken. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's called like because it's Aikido. I think it is the field that you're using, and Bokken is like this. It can either be like a wooden sword or it's a wooden stick that you know how to twist around to make it look really cool. Yeah.
Do you have anything at the end of that, or is it just like a bit sharp?
It's a sharp blade at the end of one side.
Oh, I think now I know what you mean. I thought it was just like it is like that character in Walking Dead.
It is just a stick.
Yeah.
It is exactly like Morgan in Walking Dead. I've just
Right.
attached a blade to it as
Okay.
well so
Okay.
that it's more deadly.
Okay. So now that you are standing on lookout with this by your side,
Hmm.
the 12 military men show up with rifles, and I suppose one of them spots you. So they start saying, first of all, they start asking who you are. Do you want to give them your name, or
Yeah,
so you'd say?
I would just say who I am. I would say my name.
Oh, so for
And then I would
example,
ask them, who are you? So,
never mind. What are you doing there? Are you government?
no, I'm not.
Then you need to get out there and you need to let us in right now.
Who are you? Are you government?
Yes, we are, ma'am. No, let us in.
Do you have evidence that you're
I don't
government?
need evidence. My face is my evidence. That's a line from Transformers.
Oh, is it? Well, I don't
Pretty
believe
much.
you. I don't believe you. You need evidence. Like, I'm happy to let you in, but you're not allowed to kick us out. It's dangerous out there, man.
Oh, they're saying I'm not. We're not kicking you out. We need to get in there and gather food. We're on a government mission.
That's bullshit. I know it is. People always say that when they're out.
When
Um,
they're out, when has this ever happened
in
before?
movies. Have you not seen movies?
So
I've seen
you're.
so many.
This isn't movies, ma'am. This is real life, and we're here to rescue.
Uh-huh. If they were here to rescue, they wouldn't say they need to gather food.
But we need. They need to eat. We need to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need.
everybody needs to eat.
Yeah, but we need to eat to continue a very important mission.
You know what? I would go out and I would talk to them,
Oh,
and
you're coming out. Okay.
I would say to them, there's people in there, they're
Right.
scared.
Yes.
We are gonna leave in a matter of days. We just need to get our transportation ready.
Right.
And then I would invite them in for dinner and
Oh,
be
okay.
like, you guys can come in, you can share our food. And then I would discuss with them because they have weapons and be like, hey guys, I don't know, do you want to come with us? Do you want to help? Do you,
Oh, so
what
you're
is your
just befriending
mission? What
them.
is your, yeah, of course. I want to know what they're doing. Like, I mean,
Okay.
you know, usually at the start of stuff like this, people are, they haven't really sunk down to the evilness of evil yet. And I like to
Right.
give people the benefit of the doubt. And I think that by meeting people in a nice way,
Mm.
I'd like to believe at least that the favor will be returned, and then we will see.
Because when you first met Laurence and his group, I mean, you immediately said his mission was bullshit, and
Oh
people
no,
always say
I
that stuff
didn't
in the
say that
movies.
to him.
Oh, but
I
he
was
heard
saying
it.
that.
He heard it when you were just saying it to other
Okay.
people. But then you suddenly changed. So he's like, okay,
Yeah.
Laurence is going to ask you where did all these old people come from, and why is all of them on couches and one big guy on a? Is he the leader? Is the guy on the mattress?
How many old
Mark?
people are there? You've never said the how
Oh,
many.
40.
40 old people, and then okay.
We're over 80.
Well, they're my neighbors. I
Okay.
rescued them at the start of this thing
Oh,
with
very,
all
very
of these
impressive.
people, and we are trying to get them somewhere safe.
Okay, why is that? Are you the leader? Because that Mark guy is on the mattress, the one mattress he have. He must be the leader, the big, huge guy, right?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say anyone's really a leader. It's just
Okay,
a matter of how do we
uh,
plan things and how do we execute them. Uh,
right,
and he got that mattress for himself,
right.
so he can sleep on it if he wants to. I mean, that's not the whole point of this. What does a mattress even have to do with a zombie apocalypse? Who cares about the mattress? We're leaving to get somewhere safe. That freaking mattress doesn't even matter. It's the dumbest
Okay.
thing. Like, this mattress, I would cut the mattress open if I need to prove my point. That mattress is not important. Survival
So
is the
important to Mark.
primary subject here.
Mark's dad was actually a bed
Secure.
salesman. He got lost in the apocalypse. Zombie ate him.
Mark got lost in the
No,
apocalypse.
his dad died in the apocalypse. He got eaten by a zombie.
Okay.
But his dad was a bed salesman,
He
so
was
probably the
a
mattress bed.
bed salesman.
Yeah, he
Oh,
sold
okay.
beds. So I guess that mattress
So
has
it's
an
like
emotional bond.
sentimental connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, then he can have it. But I don't see why anyone else is interested in that freaking mattress. Why does it
but you're
matter?
saying this in the middle of the floor to Laurence and his military men, and everyone else is just hearing you go, I don't give a about the mattress. I don't care about that. It's the stupidest thing ever.
doesn't matter. Oh my God. Survival people, focus. What the hell? Come on.
Laurence is listening to you
Jesus.
intently while you explain that there's no real leader here and everyone just kind of does what they want. That's why Mark went and got a mattress.
No one does what they want. It's about security and safety.
And yes. Laurence is listening intently and is very impressed that you saved all your neighbors.
Yeah.
He is also
do it alone.
He is kind of motioning or gesturing to his fellow soldiers, to go around to all the people. So all those soldiers now are going around to the rest of your group and kind of telling them what's what, telling them that, look, we're soldiers, we need foods, we need you to gather supplies for us. We're going to lock down this building, nobody's allowed out until we say so. Just to keep you all safe, we know it's a tough time here. We heard from Nikoline a lot of you are scared, so we're going to look after you. So Laurence is assuring you that, don't worry, he's here now.
Okay.
Right.
But
so,
is he a government official?
Yes,
how is he going to keep us safe?
Yes, he's a soldier.
How I want to know exactly how he's going to keep us safe, because one thing is saying you're going to keep us safe, but I don't believe that until he's showing us what sort of plans does he have to keep us safe. If we're going to stay there and be a community in that building, and we're going to gather the food, I'm fine with us being the hunter and gatherers and them being the muscle, but then they have to be the freaking muscle. I mean, they need to show that they can protect us, and they need to show that they have a plan. Eventually, the shopping mall on the other side is going to run out of food. Eventually, that whole city is going to run out of food. We cannot protect that building for a very long time if there are hordes of zombies. They need to have a plan. If he's going to be the leader and he's going to run this, then he needs to have a plan. One thing is abusing the people. There's 100 people there that need his help, and he doesn't have a plan. All he wants is food. That food is only going to last for a little while, no matter who eats it. So
he hears your concern, and he says, don't worry, we'll get you more mattresses. I just want to make sure.
I don't care about the mattresses. What the frick does a mattress matter? There are zombies out there. We need to protect the people. Stop being stupid and start telling me what you are going to do about it.
So Laurence drags you away from other people, not drags, but
he drags
no, he doesn't drag. Sorry.
I will punch him in the face. I will punch him in the face. Do not drag.
Was a figure of speech. He friendly and pleasantly asks that you walk with him away from the group, so he can let you. I will gladly
walk with him. Yes, that's fine.
I
do not appreciate being dragged.
No, that was a misspeaking.
Rude.
He lets you in. Look, the reason why we're here. We're going to have to lock down this building, right? We know that there's a radio tower here. We have got word that, I'm not even going to find I don't know Norwegian politics. There's a president, right? Head of state. No,
we have like a
prime minister.
Prime minister and a king.
Oh yes, you have a king. There's bound to be. Okay, so I don't know who it is, but listen.
But the prime minister has the pulling, like the main. They cooperate.
So Laurence lets you know that, look, the reason why they're there is, the whole country's gone to hell in a handbasket, and
the whole country. Oh damn.
Yeah, the whole world seemingly. There's nothing going on. This building is pretty secure. The 12th in line to the throne.
There's not that many royal family people. I don't think
there has to be someone, right?
I sound so illiterate about my own country right now. I'm actually terrified of saying anything, but that would be far out. That would be a very distant relative, probably from Denmark or something.
That would normally be very true, but you see, in a zombie apocalypse, there's so many people killed off. Being 12th in line, you're probably a lot more closer to it than normally. So anyway, the last time that Laurence got radio contact with his superiors, they said that the 12th in line, called Mary. Mary is being brought by one of Laurence's teammates to this building because it's quite secure. So they need to lock it down, make sure none of you get in or out. We know we need to keep everyone safe. And we're going to hold up here and wait for the radio to respond again. So we're probably going to be here for at least a month.
Okay. But why is it a month? Where is she coming from? It's actually kind of funny. Some of the Norwegian royal family lives in where I live, around here. So I don't know. How far away is this royal family member?
She was coming back from a holiday in Finland.
And she's coming back to Norway? What, to rule the country of zombies?
Well, I mean, we have to make sure that the line of succession is okay.
Well, I suppose it makes sense, but it's kind of weird.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
I mean,
yeah.
you want to make sure that a nation doesn't crumble to pieces, and you want to make sure that there are leaders still that can respectfully lead a nation or rebuild it. And you don't want anything to fall into anarchy. So it makes sense. But yeah, okay. So from Finland, radio. So she has to cross Sweden. How is she doing that?
Apparently, by foot.
By foot.
Yeah. Don't worry though. We.
How do you know she's not already dead?
We don't, but we're just gonna have to wait here. This is our job, so we're gonna do that. It's great that
you're willing to risk. Let me get this straight. Right. You're willing to risk 100 old people, or let me say 40 old people, and the rest are like unknown ages, probably children and men,
babies
or whatever. Babies. You're willing to risk these people waiting here, either starving to death or being eaten by. What are we supposed to, like, what is the purpose of us not being able to leave?
Why because we don't want the load of you to go out and they get bitten and then coming back. We're doing this for your safety. We're the ones with the guns. You don't seem to have much
we all have guns.
Yeah, but we have rifles, we have a lot of ammo and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you have pistols. I don't know anything about guns. You don't have good guns, that's what I'm saying.
But okay.
And so, look, there's a supermarket down there, so you can take the secret tunnel that I know how to get into, and you can go in there and come out at the bakery and get some food and then come back to us.
Yeah, but like I said, we are eventually going to run out of food there. I don't know how much longer. We can go out and scout and see how much food we have left in there, and then go out further and scout the buildings around. But I don't know if it's going to last a month, and then we're risking starving 100 people for your mission.
Laurence asked, what's your big idea then, Einstein?
I was going to, as you can see, the cars on the bus outside, we're filling up with supplies, and then we're going down to the harbor, filling up a cruise ship, and then going out into the water to get people to safety. And then we can go from there and gather more food and, probably ideally sail to an island that we can make deserted and then rebuild our community.
Okay, so Laurence listens to this, and first of all, I mean, he kind of laughs. He's like, your idea is going to take 100 people, many of them old, and you're just going to jump on a boat and sail randomly around until you find an island. Do you know where there's an island that would be safe?
There are maps.
Do you know how to read a map and guide yourself?
Yes.
Underwater?
Yes.
Are you a pirate in the 17th century?
I might be.
He doesn't like this glib attitude, but he also asks, or no, sorry, he didn't ask, but he does let you know that, I mean, they've come from the harbour. There's no boats there. First of all, the place is overrun with zombies anyway. And what boats that might have been in working order are gone.
Well, what is your suggestion then?
Again, the best thing to do from a military standpoint, the best point to do is to hunker down. We hunker down.
Doesn't make any sense. We can only hunker down for so long.
You're not military. Sorry, you're an actress, I believe you have on your name tag, right?
How on earth would he know that?
You have a name tag that says Nikoline actress.
I have a name tag. Why would I have a name tag in his
I don't know. Listen,
that states my profession. This does not make any sense.
I don't know why. I'm the military guy here. Don't worry about it. You just keep your people safe.
Right. Okay, so are you going to send out military people to guard the people that are hunting and gathering for you to protect them when they're hunting and gathering?
He relents and makes an agreement that, I will send out one of my men with your groups every time.
Each group.
With each group. Okay. Yeah.
And it's important, like, it's not so important when it comes to the shopping mall we've already been into and we know our way, and there isn't that many. We've cleared it out and we have our ways there. But once we have to move further out and go scouting in houses, residential houses, or restaurants around the area, because it's a city center, so there's other places that you can go, we're going to have to risk going out in the street, which means that they have to go out. They need silencers on their guns because zombies can hear.
Yeah, we don't have silencers. Not for your guns. We have silencers for the rifles, but not for your guns.
No, but for our guns it's fine. We need the silencer for the rifles in case they needed fire to shoot zombies, because they obviously are attracted by
the noise. Oh yeah, no, we'll say they have silencers for there. That's how they've been able to get this far, I guess.
Good.
Okay, so good negotiating. So you're agreeing that they can stay. We just hunker down.
For now,
So this
and then
is
we will
Friday.
figure out what we are gonna do.
So this is Friday night. This group have arrived and they're staying indoors with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he leaves. Are you going back to watching, or are you going to bed, or?
Well, I'm gonna be scouting still. That's my job. Everybody
Oh,
else
look
can go
out!
sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you'll notice is Laurence goes over to that mattress and kicks Jim off it and lies down with Mark. So because he needs rest, and obviously he's in charge of his men. So that's what he's doing. He's lying down. He doesn't touch Mark, because Mark again is a big guy. Can't really kick him off the bed. The next morning, you might have an issue.
I might have an issue. All right.
Yeah, your group. How big is your group you're sending out, or how big will a group be when you send them out to get food?
It would be, I would say, 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, including the guy with the gun.
So 4, and then 4 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. The 4 of them come up to you and they just ask, "Hey, Nikoline, Teresa was asking." That's not a Norwegian name, is it? I'm just thinking.
Yeah, but it's not pronounced that way. But yeah.
I'm thinking, how's it pronounced?
Teresa.
I won't be able to do that for justice. It'll sound like I'm mocking you. Sorry, so I won't do it that way. But I was trying to think of names. I was just thinking of nuns in my old secondary
Give
school.
them English names. I mean, most people listening to this are going to be English anyway. So.
Yeah, but then it's Irish English. So Teresa with a. I can't do the TH sound. So yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So if I happen to say 3 zombies come at you, they're not. They don't have branches.
In fact,
and
zombies
leaves.
Made of trees.
There's the number.
No, I know.
They come to ask you that Teresa was wondering what happens when they go out scavenging. What if they come across anyone else? What should they do? Should they bring them back, or should they ask them questions, or what questions should they ask them, or should they shoot them? What do they do?
No, don't shoot them. I think if you run into someone, I mean, there is no reason to be mean to people. I mean, you have to be nice. You have to, if you run into them, then bring them in with you. And then if you see people and they don't see you, I would maybe recommend watching them for a little bit beforehand, especially as we get more into like the weeks go by.
Yeah.
But I would say, bring in anyone that you can. The whole purpose of this thing is to save as many people as you can. So.
Oh, I mean, we kind of briefly mentioned before that you were, I suppose, a realist, really, with the idea that there might be people with evil thoughts during a zombie apocalypse. But you seem very open to, let them in. Would you have any signposts up to say there's a sanctuary here, there's shelter here if you...
No, I believe that like the best thing is follow your gut feeling. I think when someone doesn't have the best intentions, but at the same time, at the moment, we have a building full of armed military and 100 people. Whether or not some of them are old, we still have Mark with his mattress.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see a problem with bringing 1 or 2 people back. If they end up being trouble, we'll deal with it then. I'd rather give them the benefit of the doubt and let them in. If it's a bigger group, like if it's a big group of people and they look scary, I would probably watch them a little bit and be like, maybe
not.
Is this going to be safe or not? But I would always, at least in the start, I would be open to giving anyone the benefit of the doubt. We are pretty safe at where we are at the moment.
So once they leave that group, you're sending out more? Yeah, they go, fine, we'll go and.
Oh, I thought you meant the military people. I was like,
oh God, no, they're staying. They're
staying.
They're putting roots in, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Laurence comes to. He says you have a problem with one of your people. Wayne is.
That's definitely not a Norwegian name.
No, you wouldn't find a Wayne. Wayne, first name Nor.
Norwayne.
Yeah.
Norwayne, creative, brilliant.
Thank you. I'm very proud of that. That's my favorite part of the show.
Okay, what's his problem?
Laurence says Nor looks very sick. I can shoot him myself, but I thought that,
sick
since you're
how?
High fever. It looks very pale.
Well, have you isolated him from the rest of the people? Have you checked if he's bitten anywhere?
Yeah, no, I've handcuffed him to the toilet.
Handcuffed him to the toilet?
Yeah, he was getting sick.
Well, I would like to know why you would handcuff him to the toilet.
Well, I didn't want to shoot him immediately. I thought I'd be nice to you and allow you to do it yourself. You know, he's clearly infected. So
how do you know he's infected?
We can't be taking risks. You know, this is how the whole thing started. So do you want to deal with it, or should I?
I would say you quarantine him, isolate him in a room.
Okay.
With a guard outside.
Right.
And then we see what happens.
Okay, and you don't think that if he did turn into a zombie and then you walked into the room, you wouldn't immediately lunge and attack and then potentially bite someone else?
No, because you would have him tied up.
Oh, okay. So do you want me to keep him? I'll lock the bathroom then. That seems easy. He's already...
that's silly. The bathroom is used by people to go to the bathroom.
We have other bathrooms.
How many bathrooms do we have?
12.
Well, okay, fine. Then you can leave him there. No, wait, you can't leave him chained to the bathroom. That's not comfortable.
He's sick. I don't think he's going to turn into a zombie. I don't think he's worried about his comfort.
Well, I'm worried about his comfort until he is so sick that he's actually going to turn into a zombie. It does take a few days for a person to turn into a zombie anyway, and you don't know if it's that or if it's the flu. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So where do you want to keep him?
There is a room in the basement that is enforced, so we keep him there.
Okay.
And then we chain him to, there's like this little, what's it called? Radiator thing, like a
radiator,
like a warm, like, you know, thing that heats stuff up. An oven,
boiler,
electrical oven.
Like, I mean, this will sound stupid, like a big microwave.
No. No. Do you not have ovens in Ireland? Like, you know,
we do for
the
turkey
warm ones, the ones that are like warming up, not the cooking ovens, but the ones that are on the wall that heat up the house. Do you not have those?
A boiler.
A boiler? What's a boiler? No, no.
A boiler oven.
Now I have to Google.
I have to.
Like, we're lost in translation now.
So you're going to, either way, you're going to chain them to something that is probably very hot.
No, this doesn't make any sense. It's not a boiler. No, not like that.
Boiler oven sounds better than warm oven.
No. It's like a heater, you know? Like, I can't believe you're not understanding what I'm saying. Like, I don't. I'm like,
because he's so villain. No. I get it, or I pretend to get it, or I can just edit this where I say yes clearly. I can cut all this out and be like,
no. I mean, like, I can't believe you don't have these. I don't understand.
I mean, we probably do. I'm just very stupid.
Panel oven, you know, it's like on the wall, it's stuck on there. It's an oven, it's electrical, and it heats the house, but not as hot as in an oven. It's designed to keep your house warm.
See, I've basically Googled everything that you said, like oven, wall, electric, heats house, and it's still an oven that comes on. Just an oven.
No.
But yes?
Can I send you a picture, maybe?
This is the worst part of the podcast I've ever
but
zombies
are
outside, even bored.
Well, I can't help it if you're lost in translation. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I send a message on this thing? More chat.
More chat.
Send file. Your computer.
Okay. Did you save a picture? Just this.
I did.
Laurence is just looking at me going, "Are you sure you don't want me to shoot him in the toilet? Because this I don't know where this room is."
Does he look like he's about to turn into a zombie?
He just looks very sick, and Laurence is germaphobe. So
now I sent you a message.
Oh God, where's?
See the picture.
Why'd I have to download it?
It's like one of those things, but it's attached to the wall. Anyway, it's electrical. It's not fireplace. It's not going to get so warm that you die from it.
And you're just going to put him there. Oh, wait a minute. This is the big reveal for me.
He will be handcuffed to.
So is he sitting against a wall, handcuffed to it? Yeah. Okay.
And he'll have a few pillows, and he'll be fine. He'll be comfortable.
That looks like a modem.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's Wi-Fi.
It's an oven. No, it's an oven.
No. You use that for the internet. It gets a bit warm.
Don't be silly. No, it's an oven.
Okay, fine. Laurence agrees. Getting out of this conversation. Okay. Yeah. All right. Look, we'll let. What did I call him? Norway.
Norway.
Yeah, we'll move him. We'll do that for you. Don't worry about it. Laurence lets you know that he has to leave with his men, or a lot of his men, I suppose. How many teams did we send out? The scavenging teams?
2.
So there was 11 left, including Laurence. Him and 7 more have to go. They have to go on a search mission, right? They think they know where the 12th in line might be coming in. So he'll be gone for a while. Stay here type thing. He's leaving 3 guys back, just for safety. So yeah, off he goes. This is Saturday now. While he's gone, do you want to do anything or?
Wow, there's a lot of stuff happening in amount of days. Well, we have to now wait until the 2 teams that are hunting and gathering come back, of course. I'm personally keeping an eye on Norway, along with one of his guards.
Yes.
Constantly checking on him to make sure that he's not turning. If he is turning, that guy with the gun has an order to shoot him personally in the head.
You're not going to shoot him in the head?
No, he will, because he has the weapon.
No, but I mean, the guard is one of Laurence's soldiers, but you're not going to shoot him, even though Norway is one of your survivors.
Yeah.
You're going to make someone he doesn't know shoot him.
I'm going to be there.
So you're just going to watch. You're just going to watch, right? Okay. No, because you were saying earlier that you would make someone do something.
When he turns into a zombie, yes.
You're going to let him. If Norway might beg you to shoot him beforehand, would you do it then, or?
Yes, then I would do it. If he begs me to shoot him, I will shoot him.
You will happily shoot him in the head.
Happily. That sounds a bit extreme. No, I will not happily shoot him in the head, but I will shoot him if he begs me, crying.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, to be honest, he says he'll be fine. He just needs to lie down. He'd actually love the mattress right now, if that would help.
Well, we brought him pillows. That's the best we can do.
So you're leaving Mark to his mattress.
That mattress is not my concern. I'm not dealing with that stupid mattress.
Okay. Listen, that mattress is providing the only entertainment. The daily hand wrestling is the only form of fun people seem to be having.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
So, yeah.
So no one's going I don't know, cartoons, books, movies.
Cartoons? Where are they getting cartoons and movies?
From the shop across the road. You can get pretty much anything from the I mean, if you want to bring back a cartoon or a book, you bring back a cartoon or a book.
No, they're really into the hand wrestling.
Okay. Well, then I'll leave them to their fun. Have fun with the hand wrestling. Nice.
So while you're talking to Norway, one of your people, I don't know their name. Do you know their name?
Hannah.
Mm-hmm. Right. My mother comes running because her name is Hannah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not going to.
She was one of the people on the bus from Ireland visiting the government building. Okay,
on her own.
That's right.
Yeah, we put her on a flight on her own. She comes on and she says that she saw something. She was looking out the back of the building.
Okay. Yeah.
She saw a plane crash.
A plane? What kind of plane? Big plane?
Oh, sorry, plane? Like a helicopter.
A helicopter. Okay, that makes sense. There's quite a lot of them around here.
No, that's why I said helicopter. It crashed. It's probably about an hour's walk away. This would be now the opposite direction from what Laurence and them went. But yeah, Hannah's like, what should we do? Honestly, if it was my mother, she wouldn't ask what should ye do? She would just say, geez, will you look at that? Do we have binoculars? I want to get a closer look. But
that's terrible.
But what should you want to do?
I mean, it really depends on the crash. If it was a big crash, how far up did it fall down from? Did it explode? If it exploded.
No. It crashed. It was a loud noise, but it didn't. It wasn't an exploding noise. It was a crash.
So there's a chance there might be survivors there.
I guess so. I don't know. My mother doesn't really know about injuries and stuff like that in that plane crash.
And it's an hour walk away. That's pretty far. I guess I would send out Mark and
Mark's not happy with this.
Well, he has the mattress, so he can shut up.
Okay.
Mark
is yes.
Mark finds me charming, so
Does he?
I will just be nice and smile pretty, and tell him I'll cook him a nice meal for when he comes back.
And the soldiers of Laurence are noticing this, and again, they're assuming. I think that Mark guy's the one in charge here. Has to be. He gets the mattress. She's cooking him meals.
I don't care what they think. They have the
Okay.
guns. They protect us. They can think whatever they want. I
Yeah,
am
let
happy
Laurence
as long
know.
as they
Yeah.
listen to what I have to say.
Okay.
Um, but I will send him, and I will ask him nicely if he can go for me, and
Mm-hmm.
then I will ask one of the guards nicely if he can go as well. They'll take one of the cars that is protected and has like well prepared stuff, and they will
You.
drive there.
Yeah.
Yes. And see what it's all about. And if there are survivors and supplies and weapons, they are to
Mm-hmm.
bring them back.
I was gonna say the cars and stuff and the bus. There's a bus there, right?
A
You have
boss.
a bus.
A boss. As in like, video games, as in like a big zombie or
Are you mocking my accent? A bus.
oh a boss.
Yes.
Boss.
Yes, a bus.
There is a bus
Um.
there, but why would they need I mean, fair enough.
No,
If they
no.
want to take the bus, they can take the bus.
Oh no, no. I'm just asking because I was going to say you have them kitted out with
Yeah.
the windows are kind of blocked at the side
Yeah. And
and
then there's like a big one of those snow
it's yeah, is it like a
cover
cattle
thing.
grid or something it's called
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
like a
I
V
think so. Yeah.
sort of
Yeah. It's
thing?
like a
Yeah, yeah,
V-shaped thing that's
yeah.
designed to push some
Push
zombies
stuff
away
out of the
and
way.
then
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna let Mark and a soldier go, just the two of them, but they can take the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark is strapping his mattress onto the top of the car.
Do whatever he wants to that freaking mattress. He's gonna lose it if he brings it, but I don't care.
Yeah, and
Like his blanket.
he just
Like his
notes to you that
favorite.
he wants his dinner ready when he comes back, and then does one of those like finger bangs.
Yeah, very
Finger, yeah.
strange.
Yeah, and off he drives off. Everyone in your survivors, a lot of them are really unhappy that he went off with the mattress. They said, "Could you not have done anything about that? We all have sore backs."
Then I'll send out another 2 groups to get some more mattresses.
Oh, okay. So you're sending out another 8 people, and are they going with the other 2 guards?
Yes.
Okay, so the other 2 soldiers are gone with the 2 groups.
And the other 2 groups are coming back. I wouldn't send them out. I wouldn't send them out at the same time.
Oh, okay,
That
okay.
would be counterproductive. So we would
Right.
wait until the others come back, and then I would send out 2 groups to fetch another 2 mattresses. So when Mark comes back, we have 3, and then we can have more hand wrestling and more fun for the people.
you hate you really wish you
Freaking
were at that
hate.
boat now, right?
Oh my gosh, that mattress!
I just have bad news. One of the groups hasn't come back yet.
Which one? The mattress group or the food group?
So you sent out 2 groups earlier.
Yeah, I sent out 2 groups for the food, and they were out when Laurence went with his team
to do
and
whatever
then
they're
they
doing.
came back.
No. The 2 groups. Sorry, the 2 groups who have gone in the morning. Only one of them has come back.
Okay, so then I can't send out the mattress hunting people yet.
You want to wait until the second one comes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to wait until both groups are back because we need at least 2 people with guns to protect us. I mean, there are 40 older people there that need protection.
Okay.
If we get charged by zombies, you want guns.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know when they come back. We have my mother on duty.
Like your mother. She's nice.
I suppose during the day, I mean, it's 2 hours now and nobody has come back yet. About that time, what you notice is there's actually a lot of there's a significant horde of the slow moving zombies are kind of blocking the entrance of your shelter. I suppose you're going to stay quiet while they're there. There's a big group of them.
Yeah.
So they're not
the overground entrance.
The overground one, yeah.
Okay.
So they're not trying to get into the building exactly, but
they're there.
They're there, and they just, to be honest, they just seem to be standing up. They don't seem to be moving anywhere. Is there any way you want to get rid of them? I mean, that car is going to come back at some point, and Laurence is going to be strolling back in, and your scavengers and stuff.
I mean, Laurence has guns, so he's fine.
I mean, there's 8 of them, but there's 8 of them, and there's 500 zombies.
All right. So what we'll do, right, is I will go with one person, and we will go in the underground thing, and then we will go up the other end, and we'll find a car.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And we will set the speaker on really loud, and then we will drive that car past the zombies, get
Mm-hmm.
them to follow us, and then keep driving because they're really slow. So we'll drive the car really fast, and then we'll hop out and then run back.
So are you driving towards like the docks where the other zombies supposedly are, or
The what? Dock.
the?
That's really far away.
Oh,
There's
I
no
didn't think
point.
it was that far away, but yeah,
I
okay.
know. No, it is pretty far. So it was a bit of a mission to get there. I was aware of that, but with cars, it would have gone fine anyway.
Was it
But
a few days or?
no, no. My perspective of really far is like 10 minutes, but
10-minute drive.
no, it's about 20 minutes. Yeah.
So about a 2-hour walk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we're not driving to the docks. We're just driving up into the woods, and then we are putting like a rock or like setting it up so that it'll
Right.
keep driving
And just send them off.
and just send it off. Yeah.
Okay.
And then whenever it stops, it's going to keep playing the music anyway, and these zombies are going to keep walking towards it because I mean they're zombies, right? So they're thinking, oh, it's sound, it's going to be people. So problem solved.
While you do that and you go, because sorry, you went through the underground tunnel and then hopped out. When you hop out, you actually hear faintly, but you know, once you get a bit closer, you'll hear a loudspeaker on the horizon suggesting that people are encouraged to join Freedom City, and they tell you the coordinates, which are 10 hours away.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything with that, or do you want to leave?
Does it say what city? Does it say coordinates? What does it say?
It's like a new community that they've set up.
Okay, and it's on the radio. Is it a recording?
Yeah, it's just repeating.
Okay. I will take note of it.
Okay.
And then I will take it back with me, and then I will discuss it with the people.
Right.
What we're gonna do.
While you're getting that car, actually, I warned the person you went with. That wasn't one of the soldiers, was it? That was just another survivor.
It's just another survivor. Yeah, I brought the biggest and strongest one apart from Mark.
Mark, yes. They let you know that morale amongst the survivors is a bit low. You know, because you are the boss here. You are helping them the most. You know, they are coming to you for answers. They're not sure about this Laurence guy in his group, and Mark is kind of annoying him because he keeps winning the hand wrestling, and you know, he keeps lording him up with the mattress. So yeah, do any ideas? He's asking you, what can we do to get morale up?
Well, first of all, there is the whole we're gonna get more mattresses thing, but we need to find the other group first.
Three out of 100 still.
We have to get like we're a few people who can carry it, right? You have to be patient.
Okay.
We have to get a few, and then we get more, and then the more we get, the less Mark is gonna hog. You know.
But I thought we were going to the boat, and then we're just in this crap building now.
Yeah.
You said we were going to a cool island where we'd be safe, but now we're in a gloomy building.
Yeah, I know. I am aware of this, but I have been told by Laurence that the docks was overcrowded by zombies and that there were no boats. And I figured that for the time being, it is okay if we wait until they get their royal person, which they're going to get now. And then I will ask again, what is their plan? Where are they going? Because they have guns and they can protect us, which is nice. So it's good to have an alliance with them for now until we get somewhere safer. He also heard, I'm assuming, this speaker thing about Freedom City, right?
Yeah.
So I will ask him what he thinks, and then I want to confer with everyone in the group because I don't want this to be a dictatorship. I don't want this to be one person ruler thing. I want to ask people what they want because if I'm leading them to their deaths, I want it to be their choice, not mine, you know?
So you want people to willingly go to their deaths with you?
Essentially, yes. But the whole point is I want them to be able to choose for themselves what they want.
But they want to live. They don't want to die.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you're going to go to your deaths. That's insane. Who says that? I would ask them, do you want to go to Freedom City? It is a risky journey. We are taking a chance.
Yes.
There are a lot of people who need a lot of extra help, and we are going to have to wait for the people with the guns. and ask them as well what their plan is.
Right.
But is that someplace you'd be interested in going or trying to get to? It's going to be a long journey. It's a 10-hour drive. We don't know if the roads are blocked. We don't know anything about anything, and I cannot guarantee anyone's safety.
Right.
But it might give us,
So
somewhere to go, a purpose.
I suppose that would make your fellow scavenger. Sorry, his name is Oz Low. Oz is
Oslo.
Mr. Low.
Radio.
Oz is feeling a bit better, but I suppose he's kind of saying, God, maybe Freedom City would be better, because those soldiers are a bit mean. They're being a bit mean to people, being very demanding.
I know they are, but you kind of have to be nice to the people with the guns.
Insistent. So as you get your car, that's going to work out fine. Okay.
Good.
The kind of easy plan of turn on the radio really loud, music.
Yeah.
Zombies here to start shuffling towards you. You drive off a while to the forest, right?
Yeah.
Is that's uphill? I think you said as well. Bit uphill or something. Uphill.
Yeah, it's a little bit uphill. Yeah.
What you might notice is actually in the direction of the docks, there's a lot of smoke, black smoke. So Oz is pointing that out, saying, "Oh, I wonder what's going on down there." You want to investigate on your way back? No.
Kind of hard. It's on the other. Like, if we were to investigate that, then we'd have to go past the shelter, go back down for a 2-hour walk to get down there, and then investigate. I don't know. Does he want to do that?
That could be the other scavenging group, but
what would they be doing by the harbor?
I don't know where they are. Do you know where they are?
They were supposed to go gather food in the shopping mall. Why would they end up at the harbor?
Oh, but I mean, they're not in the shopping mall. Oz is just throwing out suggestions. He's panicking.
Right. Okay. I would say we go back to the shelter. It's 9 stories, so we climb to the top. We get binoculars and we have a look.
Okay. You're going to have a look down by the docks?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think you'd be able to see clearly down by the docks? Clear enough through binoculars?
Well, I don't know what I'm expecting to see down there. It's a lot of black smoke, so we're just trying to figure out whether or not we can see it from there.
Well, when you get back, you can be happy to know that Laurence has returned, and he doesn't look too pleased. He has a room.
The royal family member.
Not back yet, are they? That was just a hunch, Nikoline, right? There's going to be a lot of hunches here.
That doesn't make any sense.
What? I went searching. You think?
That was just a hunch. Why would you leave and go on just a hunch?
This is very important that I find that person. And I thought
one place. Do you not have contact with the people that are traveling?
No, we don't have contact. That's why That's why I have a guy listening on the radio to see if they make contact. Anyway, what you might notice, even though he hasn't told you, Jim mentioned to you that the soldiers came in. But one of them had very badly hurt leg. He was limping in, or he's basically being carried in by one of the other soldiers. They're after going into a room, kind of closing door and stuff like that. Nobody's allowed in. That's on the 2nd floor. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Do you want to go upstairs to the 9th floor? My mother's up there with binoculars.
I do want to ask what the deal is with this guy. I understand that he's injured. The question is he bitten by zombies or not?
No. He's not, and I would never lie about that, says Laurence, so don't need to worry about it.
Okay, then I'm trusting you. This is on you. These 100 people are on you.
Right.
If anyone dies, I'm blaming you. I will personally shoot you in the head if anyone dies because you are inconsiderate.
Yes.
Anyway, moving
Where's
on.
Norway?
We are. I've already checked on him when I came back. He is fine.
And where is the other scavenger group that aren't back yet?
The other scavenger group, I have no idea where it is. We're keeping an eye out for them. I was personally in the mall earlier, didn't see them, so I'm not sure where they are. We haven't been able to get in touch with them. If you have any way of getting in touch with your friend who is there with the guns, that would be nice. I would appreciate it if you could try to figure that out. Thank you. And then I'm going up to investigate what this black smoke is. Do you want to come or not?
No, I have another question. Laurence asks. Okay, so that's one of my soldiers that you have missing. Another question is, where is that other soldier called Jeffrey, who is actually the one you sent out with Mark? Where's he gone?
He's gone to investigate a helicopter crash to see if there are any survivors and also to see if there are any supplies, because it seemed like it could potentially have been a military helicopter. So yes, he's gone.
Okay, Laurence isn't happy because he never agreed to let one of his men out to go searching for helicopters or anything like that.
I don't care if you never agreed. I asked them if they wanted to go and they said yes.
So Laurence succeeds, but he's just a bit like, okay, I know you don't have a leader here, but in his unit, he's the leader, so he makes decisions. So
okay, so tell me this. How do you
Yes.
communicate with the people that you leave behind when you're going out on hunt?
They're given strict orders and not to deviate from them.
So when I asked him if he wanted to go and he said yes, that was a direct disobedience of your direct order then.
Okay, I will severely punish him then when he comes back.
Well, then that's up to you. They're your men, so you talk to them.
Okay, good. Okay, so you're going up to my mother with the binoculars.
Yes.
Look, right, he is hurrying off. He gets word from one of the soldiers. He's hurrying off into the room to that guy who got hurt, apparently.
So he doesn't know anything about the black smoke. He didn't want to go see what it was.
I don't even think he was listening to be honest. Sorry.
Sounds like a really nice person.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
So yeah, do you want to look? My mother's there saying, yeah, I found these beauty binoculars are great. They can see everything.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome. My son is lovely, isn't he? So yeah, when you look out, you see the black smoke. What you might notice is there is a distinct lack of zombies or sound of zombies over in that direction. Doesn't seem to be any. The smoke, I mean, it's not just black smoke. There's flames, coming from the docks as well.
Okay.
From a specific area. It actually doesn't look like it seems to be underground. It looks to be on the ground of the docks. It seems to be underwater. But so I'm trying to do this cleverly, but I don't know enough about docks. So what I'm going to say is it actually looks like a boat is burning.
So basically what you're trying to say is that our friend Laurence went down to the docks and set the boat on fire.
Oh my God. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm whatever you think.
Yeah. That is what you're trying to say, isn't it? You're setting me up to fail here. You're setting me up to fail.
I'm not at all. I mean, you can't see all the docks anyway. God, this would be great to and we end it there until next week's episode. But
to be continued.
But yeah, no, my mother says to you, well, that Laurence seems like a lovely man and he doesn't have a wedding ring. By the way, she doesn't know she doesn't know you very well. She just assumes you're single. So she's like, you and Laurence, you don't want to even talk to my mother anymore, do you?
I don't want to talk to anyone who's trying to set me up with anyone.
Oh, okay.
We don't have time to think about that right now.
Right.
I'm gonna get time for that.
Yeah.
That's a distraction. Nobody has time for distractions when it's a zombie apocalypse. Excuse me.
You're gonna hate this. Yeah, so do you? She moves on from that. She just asks you what do you want to do about this docks situation?
We send someone down to investigate.
It's getting nighttime now, by the way.
Okay, well, we're not sending anyone down today. Okay. I mean, gosh, we've exhausted everyone.
First thing in the morning. What time would it start getting early in Norway? Or sorry, get bright.
It depends. Are we talking winter or summer?
You can choose.
If it's summer, then it never gets dark. If it's winter, then it gets and the sun goes up. Right now in December, it goes up 8 or 9 p.m. and then a.m. and then it goes down again around 3.
Right, we can say do you want to go Sunday morning 8 o'clock down to the docks?
No, we leave earlier than that.
To reach
covert mission.
Oh, okay.
Laurence isn't to know about this.
Right. Okay. Yes.
So, and he has no clue how many people are here or who is here because he doesn't even care.
That's true.
So, we're sending 2 of my best men down to the docks to investigate.
You're not going. Well, I suppose you can't really, can you?
No. No, because I need to make sure Norway is okay and not turning into a zombie, and I also need to find out where the hell my other team is.
Yes, they still haven't reached back. I pity I can't add in sound effects, but you do hear a car horn beeping over and over again as it comes closer towards the building. Like someone pressing on the horn. So everyone immediately jumps up because they can all hear it. If you look out, it's actually Mark returning.
Why is he beeping the horn?
because he's after he on top of his car he has not one mattress but 5. So he's.
But why is he beeping the horn?
Because he's telling everyone, look, he's delighted. Him and that 5 mattresses and a load of liquor.
Okay. I can't really see the liquor from the.
Oh no! But when he comes back in, he.
Okay, and how does he come back in without the zombies chasing him?
Oh, there's a lot of zombies shuffling underway towards the place now. He hasn't really been looking behind him.
So he gets there and unloads the mattresses and everything and gets inside, and then the zombies come after that? Or
well, the zombies. No, the zombies that you had led away, they start to come back. So he doesn't see them or anything. It's only by the time he gets in, they are just still walking down towards your shelter. But yeah, everyone. And
where's the gunman?
Oh, he's with him. He was helping him unload the mattresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's really excited, and yeah, everyone kind of treats him as a hero. He gives Sarah, I think her name is, the 91-year-old pregnant woman. The
91-year-old pregnant woman. Now you're getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you?
How is
this possible? How is this physically possible?
In a world of zombies.
In a world of zombies. So she's having a zombie baby.
Oh Jesus, do you think?
Makes perfect sense.
Why are you so dismissive? Everyone else is happy for Sarah, and you're standing there saying, "Oh, it's probably a stupid zombie baby." Why not just be happy for her and Tim?
I love how you just assume that all of this is things that I'm saying out loud in front of people. Anyway, yes. So first of all, I would give them both a hug because I'd be excited to see them.
Yeah.
And happy that they're back safe.
Yeah.
I would ask them about the crash and be like, was anyone alive? Is there anything like useful that you got from there? And everything. Obviously, there isn't anyone else alive because there's no one else in the car, and they've gone somewhere else to get all of these mattresses because I'm assuming they're not in the helicopter. And then I would casually point out to him that the zombies are on their way back because you were making noise, and ask him if he thinks that was smart to make sounds in a world of zombies. And then I will suggest that he puts the car into, what is it called when it like rolls, like you put it in free gear or
you
rolls.
Put it in gear and
and then put the music on and just let it roll down the hill so that they follow that way.
Okay, so to answer just some of those questions,
yes,
Mark said he reached the helicopter, there was nobody there, right? He didn't see any bodies or anything, but there was nobody there.
So someone obviously got away from there.
Could have been, yeah. He didn't see any sign of. He didn't pick up anything useful from the helicopter. Nothing useful there. So he knew you would be mad at that or just disappointed. So he realized. I'm
not mad or disappointed. I'm just not.
I guess he wanted to come back with something. He wanted to be helpful.
Okay. So he did grab the mattresses and the liquor to be nice.
He knew that his dad had a garage nearby. So he went there with the soldier. And he brought back as many mattresses as he could.
That's very nice. That's considerate.
So
I like Mark now. He's a very nice guy.
Right. So he came back with them, delighted because he had fulfilled his father's dying wish.
Okay. Did he have a dying wish to supply the world of mattresses, or
to promote his line of mattresses? It's his own brand. So
all right. Well, cool. Good for him. Amazing. Good job.
You don't seem that enthused by that.
No, I'm very excited. I'm very grateful. And so are the people as well. Appreciative, of course.
And just as far as the smart thing, I mean, he does maybe he got a bit too excited, but he will certainly deal with the zombies outside once he sits down and has the lovely meal that you have prepared for him, and he looks around saying, "Where is it?"
Oh, it's already.
It's what?
It's ready. Your mom made it.
No, my mother wasn't making it. No, she was upstairs.
She was.
No,
she was making it.
I thought you were making it. So you made other people do the thing that you promised.
No, I made it, but she's bringing it out. She's keeping it warm. I didn't know how long he was going to take.
Right.
So we had to somehow keep it warm, We had to prepare it so that it was ready for him when he came.
When did you make it because you went off scavenging? When did you have time to make dinner?
Why are you asking all these questions? Of course I
Oh no, this is just me, the Kevin, and not Mark. Just asking.
Oh, no, but I have time whenever I have time. I have time for everything.
Okay.
In between this arguing and discussing with people, I
Right.
have
You're doing
of
it
time.
while making dinner.
Yes.
You're talking to Laurence while making dinner. Okay. What did you make him?
Well, we don't have much. We have the cans of stuff. So canned beans and what else do you have that's canned? I'm trying to think now. Tuna? No, beans and tuna. That sounds gross.
Rice, bag of
Mashed
rice,
potatoes, because that's in a bag and you can
Yeah.
So can of beans, mashed potatoes, and
Porridge.
Porridge. No.
No, sorry.
You can't have that together with. That doesn't make any sense. It has to be nice and
Get
tasty.
your breakfast and dinner in one go.
Did promise him nice and tasty, and beef jerky.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Because we don't have bacon, so
Yeah.
Here we go.
So my mother apparently brings that out.
Yes.
She walked down the 9 floors from her lookout post.
No, she wasn't up there.
Oh, I thought she was still up there with the binoculars.
With me.
Oh, sorry.
Because we the whole point of us being up there was to investigate, and now we've made a plan and figured out, okay, we're gonna do this.
Right.
Going down.
So when she brings out the food, unfortunately Laurence walks out, spots the soldier who had gone with Mark, and immediately shoots him in the head, and leaves. So that puts a downer on the whole group, I guess, who are all delighted. Mark sheds a single tear because some blood got in the mattress.
That's why he cries.
One tear.
Uh-huh.
So do you want to say anything? I suppose they're all looking at you. It's a bit quiet, a bit tense in the room.
And he just leaves.
He goes back into that room.
And where are all of his other guards?
Oh, they're in the room, and one of them's outside standing on guard.
So all of his guards are in the one room?
Yeah.
With one person standing outside. That sounds a bit cozy, doesn't it?
It's a moderately sized room. There's only 12 of them. Okay,
radio. I would be pissed. So I would drag Mark with me and go in there and demand.
Oh, you're not allowed in there.
Well, I don't care. I would demand to speak to him. I would be yelling until he comes out.
Okay, yeah, he comes out. What do you want, Mark?
What was the point of that?
Sorry, what do you want, Mark? Because
don't you think? What was the point of that?
He told you that his soldiers follow orders. If they can't, they're no good to him.
I know they follow orders, and I understand that. But there is no point. Like, if you want to punish them, you don't punish them in front of 100 people sitting there, old people. You do it smartly. What sort of idiot kind of way is that of leading people?
Well, to be fair, I mean, Laurence will say,
to be fair, that wasn't fair at all.
I mean, Laurence is the leader of his group. You aren't really the leader of your group, so he would have more experience leading, he would suggest, than you.
All right, you think so? Yeah, because it's going so well for you, being an asshole and everything. Yeah, you just killed one of your really handy, talented people. And all of these people standing inside here that are supposedly following you are all well aware of the fact that you might just shoot them in the head if they don't follow your orders.
That's why they follow orders.
I would ask the question of whether or not they should actually follow you, because that is just a dick move to do. You don't shoot people in the head. You ask them. First of all, he helped people. He helped bring stuff back. He did a good thing. And second of all, he had no way of contacting you to ask, and you just leave people everywhere. So, what does it matter? What does it matter? Like, why are you acting like this? What sort of way is this to behave when it's the end of the world?
For a second, Laurence looks a little bit unhappy, but he then smiles, and he thanks you for telling him about his ex-soldier's disobedience, for ratting him out, and then just goes back into the room and locks the door.
Okay.
Mark's like, oh, I can't believe you told. But, okay.
Radio. Okay. Now I'm pissed. Okay. So, I will look at Mark, and then I will tell him to subdue the guy with the gun that's out in the front.
Are you staring at it?
Sorry. He's knocked down. The guy with the gun that's guarding the door is knocked down by Mark. And I will tell him that just by looking at him, because he understands what I mean.
Oh, you have a bond. Now. You have a friend bond of.
We have a bond.
Yeah.
So he's knocked out.
So he's just easily knocking him out. Okay.
Yeah. And then But this is quiet, so he can't hear what's happening inside the room.
Yeah.
And then we just barricade their door so they cannot get out.
I mean, it opens inwards.
Yeah. So you barricade it. You know how you pull put the steel bar down so you can't open it, pull it in? You understand what I mean?
Yes, okay. I thought you were going to put like a bookcase in front of it and then they just open it.
That doesn't make sense, no.
Yeah, no. Okay.
No, yes.
Okay, good. So you're locking them in.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Next move?
I'm pissed off now, and I'm taking a big risk. I am. But the cars are all ready, so I'm going, fuck this. So we're piling all of the people quickly into the cars quietly while they're busy. And then we drive off and we leave the doors open so the zombies can go in. And then we set the sounds on and blare it.
So you're killing them. I mean, you're
well,
wait,
is
my mother is with you, right?
Yes, everybody else is out. Everybody else is with them. And we're taking the subdued guard with us as well because he will realize that this is for his best.
I mean, that's Laurence's son, but okay.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's all right.
Right, it's all right.
But
he's subdued. He's fine.
So you've subdued him. What about Norway?
What?
Norway
is a zombie. It's fine.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he turned into a zombie.
No, he didn't. No, I never said that. You can't make the decision. You're not a doctor.
I can't make the decision. Okay, then we rescue him. We go down and check on him, and we bring him with us.
Okay, I'll allow that. But next time, you have left a poor man. So you've opened the doors. You've barricaded them in.
Mm-hmm.
And that room, I don't think that room has any windows or anything, right?
I don't know. Does it? That's your decision.
Oh, now it's my decision. But Norway, you had just written off Norway, and apparently Norway had
you told me off, so now I'm leaving it up to you. I don't care.
Is that first or second floor?
We're not opening the doors for the zombies. We're just leaving them locked in, and then we're leaving.
No, do you know what? It's too late. No, you've opened. You stick with your decision. You went bloodthirsty, and you opened the door.
Okay.
Right, no. So where are you going? What? You're all in your cars.
Down to the docks.
You're going down to the docks.
There's another government building down there as well, but we're going down there to see what the black smoke is and also to find the next safe spot.
Well, the thing is, when you get down to the docks, you actually find that there's hardly any zombies there. Mm-hmm. I mean, really, it's easy. It's quite easy for you to dispatch zombies with your Bakken stick.
Yeah, my weapon.
Yes. So, I mean, Mark is beside you using a mattress, hitting him, stunning him. That's his weapon.
We should make a video game with this. That would be
this
so
would be
funny.
Fantastic video. And
Mark is definitely growing on me. He's very entertaining with his mattress.
Who knew that Mark, the big bully MMA trainee, when you get down there, there's
no zombies. Well, that's interesting. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So that's another lie that this Laurence guy told us.
Well, what you might find as well is that there's actually a few boats, and Sarah used to pilot a cruise ship. So she goes up and checks. Yeah, she's like, this is in perfect working order. Big, massive boat.
Then we pile onto that. We have to scout it out, though. We have to scout it out, though. We have to send in the big, strong guys first. And
Mark, mattress. Yes.
Mark and his mattress, me with my stick, and a whole bunch of other people.
My mother and her binoculars.
She can swing those things, so yeah.
She has the strap. Yeah, she can.
Yeah, she does great. She's just full on martial arts on all the zombies. It's impressive. Clearly. Yeah, very. So we're clearing it out, and then
that'll take a little bit of time, right? Because I mean, it's a big boat. You're going to do it thoroughly and stuff like that.
Yeah, and while they're doing that, we barricade off, we block off a safe space where everyone else can get on board. And then also start bringing on the supplies and scouting the area for more supplies.
I suppose you're nearly finished. You've done a good bit of it, but someone notices a car coming down the road, and I'll just let you know it's actually Laurence and a few of his men. It's only him and two of his men. The others died in the getting out. So they're speeding down towards you. They should be there in about 3 minutes. Do you have any suggestions for your army? Or your survivors.
My army.
Sorry, I'm going full on battle here.
Any suggestions? I mean, we can't really take off in 3 minutes. It's not possible. But what we can do is get inside and close the door, because it's impossible to get into a cruise ship at all when the door is shut.
But so you're trying to get everyone back onto the boat because they had just been checking for supplies and stuff. So you're hurrying them up, get on the boat, we lock it in. All the noise that's being made of everyone, they don't have time to really be quiet anymore. It's hurry onto the boat. There's actually a few of those fast moving zombies are jumping out. So you've got a bit of a World War Z thing going. We'll say half of them are getting onto the boat fine, but the other half they might be pulled down. Do you go with any people trying to help, or are you just staying on the boat and whoever can run on will run on?
Well, that's a lot of stuff to do in 3 minutes.
But we might say 5 minutes.
I was gonna say, like, I don't even have time to think about what I want to eat for dinner in 3 minutes. You know what? I mean, all right. Yeah, we'll definitely go with them.
I suppose as the last of the people are getting on, if you see zombies rushing towards them and they might catch up with them, would you go out to stop the zombies, or would you just stay there and go, well,
No, I would go out to stop the zombies.
You'd go out.
You know, with my martial arts skills and my bucking, I would knock them out. Yes.
What happens though if one of the zombies knocked you into the water? They didn't bite you or anything, but they knocked you into the water and you have to climb back up.
Well, I don't have time for that. I would yell at them to close the door.
You close the door even though the car's on the way, and I mean, zombies are fine. You don't have to worry about zombies right now. But you tell them to close the...
They're not going to have to wait for me. I mean, what the hell? Are they going to risk...
So you're sacrificing
I'm going to risk
yourself.
the lives of 100 people for me to get on the boat. That's insane. No. Mark can lead them with his mattress. You know, just close the freaking door. I'll yell at Mark and be like, no, you be the man now and close the door. Look after these people.
You've been on them. I haven't really been on boats or something. But when you say close the door...
Yeah.
Do you... Like, I think of a boat as in, you know, you have the gangplank, is it?
Yeah.
That to me is like the door where they just remove that. Now you can't get onto the boat, right? Or am I completely wrong?
No, that's one way, and then the other way is like the hull is open, like for cars to drive on.
Oh yes,
yeah, and that's the one that I was thinking. Like we drive the buses in there,
right? Yeah, that
the
makes
people
sense.
in there, and then they would be on board, and then that would be the safe space first, and then people would go on and check the rest of the boat.
Right.
So they would lift that up, you know.
So they're lifting that up as Laurence is leaning out his window and shooting at the boat.
Okay, he's shooting at the boat. Like,
but I mean,
people outside. So.
Yeah, he's not. But you're telling them to leave you behind.
Yeah.
So they're just going to start the engine now and start going.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it might be good news that you do, because you were so nice to Mark and you made him that really nice dinner, that you do see a giant mattress fly over the back of the boat and land beside you with a rope attached to it. So do you want to climb? Do you want to climb onto the?
Yeah, I'll hold on to the boat. I'll hold on to that.
Okay, such a weird story.
This is the weirdest thing, but I mean, I can see it happening. So yeah.
Do you think your pistol would still work in the water? I mean, once you climb out onto the mattress.
It depends on how long I was in the water, I guess.
You fell in. But you know, as soon as you popped back up, you probably said to leave you. You know, you weren't treading water for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, the gun. I don't really know how guns.
Yeah.
How long guns.
I was just wondering, do you want to try and take a shot at Laurence as he parks up beside the water?
No, why would I want to? He's defeated. Like, I mean, he's lost most of his men. So, I mean, I have no problems with Laurence. It's he who clearly has a problem with us. And he has had one for however long. So
I mean, you have kidnapped his son.
No, we left him.
Where'd you leave him?
We left him safely in one of the, you know how there's guidance tower thingies for the boats?
Yeah.
We left him in one of those.
Oh, one of those fast zombies definitely chewed through his stomach.
No. How would they see him even? Like
they run everywhere. They smash through the window. Yeah.
All right.
That's the technical term for it. Yeah.
Radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
we tried to leave him. We wouldn't kidnap his son. I mean, no.
I mean, you kidnapped him and then left him and then eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you knocked him out first. And yeah. Okay, so you move towards an island. Eventually, I assume you get pulled in.
Am I still hanging on the
for a while, but they pull you in. They, you know, once you get out to sea. I mean,
nice of them to save me.
I think it's fair to say, since you are successfully, I mean, you kept pretty much everyone alive. You never found that group.
I'm assuming Laurence murdered them because they discovered what it was up to. So
no, I'm not going to tell you what happened to Meter.
Rude.
Because that's to be fair, that's what would happen in an apocalypse, right?
Yeah, you don't really know,
You
I
don't
guess.
really know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You kept my
Like
mother alive.
I would take the win of having saved the majority of them.
Yeah.
Yes. I would be beating myself up for the rest of my life for having murdered half of Lawrence's crew and also not knowing what happened to the scouting group. Yes.
Mm.
I would probably be permanently mentally damaged and down on myself, and I would step
Okay.
down as a leader and give the leading role to Mark.
Mark would become your leader. That was my
Yes.
final question. Who would you give leadership over to?
Well, considering his way with mattresses, I would say he's a safe bet. He's a big, strong man, and he can do this. I have faith in him. Yes, I do.
Would you like a happy ending as well? Another happy ending.
It would be nice to have a happy ending, but I mean, as long as I saved people.
Sarah and Tim had a lovely baby girl,
Nice.
and they named her Nikoline.
Oh, that's nice.
She's not a zombie.
Oh, good. Excellent. I'm excited.
People don't believe you after the whole zombie. You called her a zombie baby. You were scoffing at this 91-year-old woman having a baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you go in search of an island and
yes.
you chill out on
Sail
board.
into the sunset.
Fantastic. I had no doubt that you'd be able to do this without killing everyone.
I turned a little bit tyranty there in the end, but I'm very defensive of my people.
Yeah. I'm surprised you let them in.
I do not appreciate unfairness and people being unkind in dangerous situations. I don't like that. I can get a little vindictive, I will say.
Do you regret letting Laurence and his group into the shelter?
Honestly, no, because I mean, we did a lot of good, yes. And we managed to keep people alive for a long time. And yes, there was food and everything. And I know that if I didn't let them in with the guns that they had, people would probably have died. A lot of them, because I wouldn't have been able to protect 100 people with even with 12 people outside with rifles, we wouldn't have stood a chance. So it's better than to let them in first and then bide your time, figure them out. And then the one thing I do regret is letting the zombies in. I would have just locked them down and left them there. But left them there to be safe, to do whatever they wanted to do.
What was do you know what the switch was from I'm not happy about this Laurence guy to this dying? Because I don't know, was it the part where he asked Mark what does he want and not you?
Or no, it was when he shot that guy in the head without even giving him a fair trial.
Just from that point you were like, I'm killing this Laurence guy, or I'm screwing him over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because I don't like unfairness, and that was really unfair. And he wouldn't listen. And if he's capable of doing that to one of his own men, he's capable of doing that to anyone else.
And Oslo did mention that
I'm not putting my 100 people at risk to keep him happy. So I'm seeing a tyrant in the making in him, which means I need to keep my people safe.
Yes.
And I don't want to be responsible for him shooting one of my people in the head. So protect my people first.
And it looked
but I shouldn't have let the zombies in. I should not have done that.
So while you're on the boat retelling this story to people and to baby Nikoline, you would put in a bit there where you go, I do regret that part. That was bad on my part. Okay, fine. I think my outro for this podcast is going to be me saying I don't have an outro for this. So yes, other than saying thank you for doing this podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is really fun. I really like this. This is the first time I'm doing the zombie version.
It was fun.
And it's still less
apart from
bloody.
That damn mattress.
What was wrong with the mattress? Held you together.
Uh-huh.
In many ways.
No, it's nice to find something to keep us together. It's just a mattress is really big and lumpy to carry around. Couldn't you have found like a comic book or I don't know, a cell phone?
Surely it's better though in an apocalypse. Like you need to get a good rest,
Not when there's danger around. I mean, yes, when it's safe, sure.
In the shelter.
It's not first priority for a long time. Not until it's 100% safe.
I was wondering that when I brought up the mattress, that I was worried that you assumed then that the people were going out just getting mattresses. When I was thinking, no, they get food as well. They don't just get mattresses.
You know how hard it is to carry a mattress? How many people you need to carry one? Apart from Mark, he can carry two, apparently.
They have a bag over their shoulder, so that would carry a bit of food. They each had one of them.
Oh,
Either way,
right.
they managed.
Sure.
They managed. Can
Anyway,
I ask?
that was the outro.
That was the outro. Yeah, the outro was that. And can I ask you your plug stuff? Plug your Twitch and social media channels.
Oh, am I doing some branding here? How
Yeah, why
exciting.
not?
Opening myself up for more Laurences of the world to come in and abuse
Yeah.
me? No.
Yeah, Laurence is not a popular character.
Anyway, yes, so Instagram is Miss Bangen, TikTok is N Bangen, Twitter is N Bangen, and my Twitch is Nixie B.
Nixie B. Yay. That's Nixieb.
Yes.
Yay. Okay. And this is Tyrants In Training podcast. I guess the next episode will be back to normal, or it could be a different one. And thank you everyone for listening. Bye bye.